Oregon ready to bat here in the bottom of the first. No score in this game, and we'll take a look at the starting lineup for the Ducks. One that featured 6 runs on 9 hits in our first game. Similar looking: Kane, Baumgartner, Healy, Tolman the DH, Heineman in right, Hambright at third, Chase will catch, Connor Hoffman in center, and Altobelli at center. So the same starting 9 for Oregon. They're going to get a look at John Sims. He was up in the bullpen off and on throughout the entire game yesterday. Didn't get in. He's raring to go tonight.
Yeah, you're hoping he saved some of his bullets for today. He was up and getting loose for much of the game yesterday. But today he's going to feature 88 to 90. Coach Graham says, you know what, as this season's gone on, as it's gotten warmer, as he's gotten stronger, he's able to run it up there to 92 miles an hour. The key for him is he switched from a curveball that he threw the beginning of the year to now a slider. And once that happened, his season has taken off. 100 innings, only 76 hits given up.
6'3" right-hander from the Woodlands north of Houston will pitch to Aaron Payne. 236 average, 19 RBIs for the second baseman for the Ducks. It's 2-0 to the Ducks leadoff hitter.
You know, Brett, I like when you hear from a head coach when he says, you know what, our guys have gotten stronger as the year has gone on. We asked him, Coach Graham, what do you think? What do you attribute? How is a guy in a long college season, how does this stuff play up? And he gets stronger. He says, you got to will it into existence. You got to make it happen. If you want to throw harder, you got to practice throwing harder.
And he used an example of a young pitcher he had in junior college at San Jacinto by the name of Roger Clemens.
That guy threw pretty hard too.
But you see John Sims, his last 3 starts, it's hard to imagine a better performance. He's faced Memphis twice and Marshall in Conference USA. Nice backhanded pick by Ewing. He will shovel to Sims, covering in time to retire Payne for out number 1. Tyler Baumgartner, he missed a cycle by just a triple in game 1. Hit the top of the roof, though, with a long ball, giving the Ducks a little bit of offense. In fact, that's the soccer field behind that giant hitting cage. That ball landed in the soccer field. That's how far it traveled. The second home run of the year for Tyler Baumgartner.
Coach Horton just hoping that someone else can catch fire besides their 3-hole hitter, Ryan Healy. He has found the answer in Tyler Baumgartner. A triple shy of the cycle in the first game, and he's really taken advantage of that wind. It's still blowing out into right center field. It was a no-doubt home run, but no doubt the wind also helped that get over to the soccer field. Our crew did a nice job of finding that ball.
It's 2-0 to Baumgartner from John Sims. I want to finish my thought on Sims. His last 3 starts, Randy: Memphis twice, Marshall once, 22 innings, 12 hits, 1 run. You talk about finishing strong, those numbers back up your points. Baumgartner makes a bid for another extra base hit, but Leon Bird says no, sir. How about the speed of the former high school shortstop playing center field, and Leon Bird tracks it down. We'll take a look at the Rice defense. Bird made that play, but Cook and Rattery flank him in the outfield. Holscher, Stainback, Stringer, and Ewing, they're infield, and Parrott, the strong defensive catcher, working with John Sims.
Well, Cook, Bird, and Rattery are going to have their work cut out from his good shot of Leon Bird. Talented freshman, high on base percentage guy. But at PK Park, if that ball gets up in the air and not to right field, it's really going to hang up in that wind. And he did a nice job of closing speed. Off the bat, it looks like he was going to find a piece of turf to land. See the talent in their talented freshman center fielder, Leon Bird.
Ryan Healy steps in with 10 homers and 52 RBIs. See the big junior. Got on base a couple of times in game 1, but was able to sit the last few innings with Oregon in command. And the count of ball to a strike.
And Healy's banged up, Brett. The whole team is battling some injuries. Not all the guys are feeling at their best. In fact, he sat out the last 3 innings just to give him a breather, knowing he'd have to come back for game 2 on this turf.
Did Healy hold back? No swing. Healy even a little fist pump, as you see, with his left hand.
A good look here. You want to see if he committed to the pitch. Could have gone either way. You got the benefit of the call on that. You really, typically, are going to have to really come over that front edge of the home plate in order to get that call. And Mark Chapman, home plate umpire, is not happy right now. He's hearing some barking from the Rice Owls dugout. Coach Graham was not pleased.
Warning was issued.
He's given a warning for it. So he's got to pay attention out there. And right away, Mark Chapman is all over him, setting the tone that he's in charge of PK Park.
There's the strike, though, to Healy, and the count even to 2.
We don't have the benefit of the doubt of knowing what exactly was said, but obviously strong enough to elicit a warning from Mark Chapman.
Healy with a second life. Makes a bid for a long one, and the Ducks lead. Look at the reaction coming out of the Oregon dugout as Ryan Healy makes the tour for the 11th time this year. The home runs continue here on this Sunday, and the Ducks happy to see the long ball and some runs.
You gotta love the emotion. He's fired up. Look at him get this pitch. Not a bad pitch, actually down, but a big, strong guy like Ryan Healy. When you get extension, watch out. 11 home runs on the year. Getting it to a deep part of PK Park. Getting a visit out of Coach Graham was already on his way out before Ryan Healy had even hit home plate. Trying to wake up his pitcher here. The park is playing different, Brett, than it has the first couple days of the regional. We're not even done with the first inning, and we already have a home run. In game 1, we had a home run the first batter of the game.
Coach Graham did all the talking. The legendary Wayne Graham on his way back to the dugout. His Owls trailing by a run. Of course, last night, Oregon did not score in the entire game. Jordan Stevens went the distance. Ducks strike first today. And here's Mitchell Tolman. The lefty DH hitting .314.
You might be wondering what Coach Graham might have to say there. Look, it was just a home run against their best hitter. Mistake wasn't even that bad of a pitch, but here's the thing, with 2 outs, you have to stay focused. Oftentimes the tendency for a pitcher with 2 outs is to take a breather, relax, lay a cookie in there, see if it'll hurt you. Well, you can't do it with the stakes like this and with a hitter like Ryan Healy.
The Ducks had 21 home runs all season. And they've connected now for 3 in the last game plus. This is going to be a tough play for Steinbach. Nice backhand. Strong throw. Getting over. Good effort by Steinbach to end the frame. But the Ducks strike first. Ryan Healy, the big hitter, with the long ball. It's 1-0 Oregon.